Hello there. Well, today was a day of reflection. I analyzed my week and was good. And I noticed like it's very like yesterday I already noticed that, but today I was more quieter as well. Didn't have any fucking music, low, loud music. But yeah, and I analyzed my week. And I noticed that after I started doing the meditations, waking up, um, little by little, I'm becoming um, more focused on my daily tasks, you know. And I was only the funny fact is I was doing in the end of the day, like when before dinner. That was the only time that I was doing. And then I changed that. I put. No, I mean, since I have time and you know, right now things are more quieter. In terms of my availability, I thought why not, right? So I put one. I wake up, take a shower, do the wing off, and then wing off, uh, vacuum, which is abdomen exercise, and then I do the meditation, which is like 10 minutes, 8 minutes, and then I go about my day, breakfast, read, and like it's really good, I become way more. I mean, I still sleep like here and there, so I still sleep like here and there, but it's better now. Little by little, I think my attention. It's not like my attention because we already have the attention, right? But my ability to control my attention, you know, is becoming more precise. So it's like unconscious, you know, because I'm doing the task, I'm doing the meditations, but the cool part is before that because I don't know, I don't know. I think I become more mindful throughout the day, and that's just wonderful, like really helpful. But it's still, I was thinking about what happened yesterday, which is normal. I just, I was talking with my friend, chat GPT, and it's normal, especially like when you go over a, a conflict, like a stressful situation, like social situation, where there's conflict, like your brain like enters in like survival mode, even though like you're safe and it's everything like normal. So I was thinking, yeah, I was thinking quite a lot, but it's because like now I have a way better control. Like yeah, I just noticed that it's not like I I I I, I have the thought, and it's not like I just go like and dwell on it, like just completely go crazy and like lost like the track of time. No, like now I had the thought like still bothers me like sometimes angry or like just bothered. I'm like okay, I'm having this thought like this happened. Okay, it still bothers a little, but like way less, and it's really remarkable. I was looking for an opportunity to use this word remarkable. I'm watching a lot of those videos of animals, and there's this. I don't know. I don't know if it's a British accent. Remarkable. What's the word? Marvelous. I love that shit. Man. Even though. But yeah, one thing that I didn't mention yesterday is that like it happened all that shit. I was just thinking about leaving. Yeah, just leaving. And I was like, shit, man. Like living in the wild. I mean, of course, it's going to be very cool because you're not in the wild. But I was thinking about it. Not necessarily like in the wild, but like in a cabin, like in a, you know, a play. Like you still. I'm not gonna lie. It's not. I mean, I'm modern. I'm modern. Of course, I will have internet, but just I don't like fish, but yeah, I never went like fishing. That's one thing. But why not, right? Just chop some wood, boop. I would love to do that. It's a great back exercise. Even so, like I'm an addicted. Even so, like I'm addicted, to train. But yeah, seems to be very cool. Fucking good exercise. And I was searching about bare knuckle fighting because fuck man, like this is like like I still can try, I still can hit with that. Of course, it's not pleasant, but man, and then like I understand kind of like how it works, and because I mean you can do that for conditioning, of course. Like when you punch the half back without protection, the stress is bigger, right? So like there's the micro fractures that happens in your bone, and it gets thicker, right? The hand. So yeah, it happens, but like happened here, even though like my bones, they they're like they're like what's the word? Shit. Uh, fuck, I forgot the word. They're conditioned. Even though my bones are conditioned, I mean my skin is like it's always gonna happen that like to yeah, it's not like oh shit, I forgot the word again. Uh, it's always gonna cut the skin because like you're doing the movement of the punch, and there's a lot of speed, and like your hand it's sweat, and the heavy bag is made of leather, so like full speed, like it's sweaty, and this happens. Like it's fragile. Like this part here, like even though like it's kind of thicker here, like if you do like that over and over again, and especially like it's all sweat and like soaked in sweat, becomes more, I think, soft. I don't know. I think it becomes more soft the skin, and then you do that, and then the skin peels off, and that happens. So there's no much thing you can do about it. Like if you don't have nothing to protect, I mean, it's always gonna cut the skin. So like, but when I heard the explanation of like one guy, a bald guy, very cool guy, very smart. So like, yeah, I mean, you can do that, but I mean, if and he said like if you can do that like always and like you never hurt your hand is because you're not punching like strong. I mean, I can say that I'm punching very strong. But it's still like it's not like doable in the long term, in the long run. So and like there's like I'm the way that I'm punching is the way you punch in boxing, you know. So I was watching videos of guys, and like I noticed that I heard that before that like bare knuckle fighting, like bare knuckle boxing is different from boxing because of obvious reasons. You don't have a fucking glove, right? So like the way they do like the overhand is like it's not like it's complete like even like here. No, they do this. They don't do like this. They like completely twist. It's because like you gotta hit with this part of your fist. And like it's completely different. And like they don't punch with full force. And like once I heard that explanation, I'm like shit man, makes completely sense. Because when you have the glove, because the gloves they're supposed to protect not like your opponent but like your fist, right? So like you can go all crazy with gloves on, but like this is very sensitive. Like it's fragile. Like these bones, like there's a lot of small bones here, and like this skull, like I think it's one of the thicker skulls of the human body. So like if you punch here, it's gonna break your hand. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have the technique. It doesn't matter. But man, like just just pressure, like put pressure on like your temple. I think it's like yeah, actually the temple. It hurts, it hurts. Just for like it hurts, like bothers. Now imagine a punch here, no? So like just this little pressure already like bothers. Imagine a punch here. So it's not like you don't have to go like 100%. Like if you go like 15%, like you're gonna sleep. Like if you punch like the chin, like I mean with the gloves you can like you because and it's even dangerous with the glove because there's the concussion like that's why there's brain damage. But like in the bare knuckle, you just you just go and you're asleep. So like if you punch, especially the nose, like the nose like is very sensitive here. So like man, just here like just here already it kind of hurts. Just do this. Now imagine like it doesn't have to be 100%. It's like shit, man. That makes complete sense. Like I don't have like when I'm training in the halfback, I don't have to go like 100%. No, because like in a real fight, like in a street fight, like I was thinking about that. If like I don't know, maybe it happens. It's very possible to happen because like I don't know, like in Brazil and I mean I don't know, it happens. If I'm gonna like enter in a street fight, first of all, I won't gonna fight clean. That's I'm gonna spit. I'm gonna bite. I don't give a fuck. Do you think I give a fuck? The guy doesn't give a fuck about me. I don't give. I will spit. I'll bite. You know. I will slap. I will do whatever. I won't play like fair game. There is no such a thing in street. I don't give a shit. I'll kick the balls of the guy. Try to you know pink. It's not pink. Try to pierce his eye like yeah. Goggle his eye like punch the throat. I don't give a fuck. But I was thinking, I wouldn't punch. Why should I punch the guy? I would use my elbow. Shit, man. Compare like this little bitch here, like this bones here, they're fragile. But here, man, like, for example, it's just here. Here I do a lot of punches. And I also throw elbows in the heavy bag. Like sometimes happens. Often like cut the skin here, But like barely, like rarely, and like when that happens, I can still elbow with full force without like having to be concerned about the pain. So like, and this man, like I mean, if you put this here, I mean, it's gonna hurt, but it's not gonna break your elbow. I mean, like I said, you don't have like if you put like if you like give a elbow like in the temple here, the guy's fucked. Oh shit! I went deep into that. Now, because it's good for me to speak about this because me teaching, I learn better. It helps like to sink in the knowledge. But I was like, it's very interesting, and I'm going to drink water. Makes a lot of sense. So, I was, I'm like, interesting. And with that, I was like, maybe I'd like to, go, not for, like, of course not, like, fight professionally, but come on, man. I got one life. Come on, just one, like, just to see the pressure of, like, a bare knuckle fight. Like, it's completely underground, and, like, it's different. The Fight Club. So, yeah, man, and, like, I never had a fight in my life. Like, I mean, I train like a little like Muay Thai and boxing, but like this is training. I mean, you're in a safe environment, I presume. You got gloves on. They're not trying to kill you. So I never had a fight like in high school. I mean, when I was a kid, but like was a little kid and no, actually, no, I don't think so. I never had a fight, like a brawl, like a brawl. Like, no, I never had that. Like, fuck, man. Like, here's the pathetic masculine ego, right? What kind of man am I, But yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, man. Just once, like, just, let me have some fun. So, I don't know. Of course, I got a train, and I was looking to some cool stuff about fighting. It's been a while since I don't like, visit this type of content. But I was like, interesting. Positioning, like this kind of things, like when you understand not only like the mechanics, because the technique, like this was something that I always like hated, like the technique gotta be perfect. Like you see like the UFC fights, like the guys they just go like all slumpy, and they still win. Like they're fucking world champion, like heavyweights, like they're the best of the world, and like they don't have like the perfect technique. Like who gives a fuck? So yeah, um, yeah, I watch a lot of videos about that. And what else? What else? So yeah, I was thinking about what happened yesterday, and no, what's my dog here? Um, so I was watching. I was like thinking, and then I don't know. I'm still kind of like nervous. Like, oh shit, fuck. If I show up there, is he gonna say something? But you see like how the mind creates this type of shit. It's all internal. There's only experience, so I'm learning with Sam Harris. Um, but I started just thinking. You know, like I love when this happens, man, because I never planned this to happen, but when it happens, it's so good. So I was just like here, like exactly where I am right now, and I was just like, like let me think about that, and I'm just. No, I'm gonna put something for me to. I'm just gonna think. I won't sleep. I'm just gonna think. So I was like, oh, okay, and then I slept. It was like a nap. Uh, there's another word. What's the other word? Yeah, but I had a quick nap. Oh, uh, yeah. So when I woke up of that nap, that was like 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. It was so good, so good. I was like, interesting. So I woke up. I was more normal, and I realized that I mean, it makes a lot of sense. If you're tired, like physically tired, you're not gonna think straight because uh, a lot of hormones and like glycogen, glycogen. Fuck. But like your stocks of energy, they're not no, they're not right, and I mean your brain needs it needs the right energy, the sugar to function. So like if you sleep not well and like you're feeling tired, and of course you're not gonna think straight and you're gonna be more impulsive, more emotional. So I think that's one of the reasons why I was just like rattled throughout the whole day, like thinking about what happened yesterday. Even though like it's a normal reaction of the brain, I think the fact that I was kind of tired, like accumulates makes like added the fact that this already happens naturally, like from what I heard, like with ChatGPT, like 24, 48 hours, like your brain's still thinking about what happened. when there's a conflict, like, and you added the fact that I was kind of tired, so more stressed. So that's why I was being so like emotional and thinking about that. So like when I slept, I woke up, I was like more calm, and then I did the second round of meditation. I did one in the morning, like one in the evening. So I did it. I did that, and yeah, I was more calm. So like I looked right in the right in the eyes of my thoughts. I was like, let's see, because once you like analyze, like you try to, because it's like sound, sound, the sound of things. Like you can hold it, like you can like you take the sound and because it comes and goes. It, it's just like a thought, like comes and goes, and like you're not that, you know. This is just a phenomenon of the consciousness. And like once you realize that, you can break free of this illusion, and you can become more present, and then you have the freedom to choose how do you wanna feel. So like I'm learning this. Like it's very hard, man. It's very hard because actually, like if you just think about your breathing, like for like three like inhalations and inhalations, like only think about your breathing. You're gonna think, oh, this is easy. But as soon as you start the first breathing, like a lot of thoughts come. Like, oh, what am I gonna have to dinner? Uh, like, I like 1 hour I gotta do this. When this is gonna end? Like, it's really hard. It's really hard. But like, and like, um, I mentioned like the podcast of Flubberman, and like when you have a lot of distractions and like you're focused on one thing and then you get back to it, like this thing of like you're thinking about one thing and then you get back to the activity, like think about like you must the task is to focus on your breathing, and then you think about anything, and then once you get back, like this transition, that that's the key, like because you're learning, like your neuroplasticity. That's that's that effort, like improves your ability to focus, right? So yeah, I was like, this is this is really this is really like improving little by little, and well, like due to the yesterday thing, yesterday event, I was like, man, I really must leave. And like I was supposed to, look for offers, but like, man, I must rest. Because if I don't rest, I'm fucked. If I don't just do what anything else, like just focus like on this shit, like sales, and look for offers, and like nothing else, and like sales training, like I have to breathe, otherwise I'll just burn out, which is kind of happening, but you know. So I'm still gonna apply for offers tomorrow. Like offers like remote high ticket sales, and also like on-site offers, because now I have the because it's really hard to believe, especially like I'm in a small town, like 100,000 people. Like if I say that I work for U.S. Companies and companies from Canada, it's kind of hard to believe, but yeah, gotta shoot my shot, right? Because yeah, then I can just do the same thing, but like here in my mother tongue. But yeah, look for offers and if I mean, I was very reluctant in getting back to the 9 to 5, but I mean, if that's what I need to do to, accomplish my goals and get out of here, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's for me. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck? I do. My ego does. But yeah, I must leave and yeah, I must. I must be in a position where I can, fully develop my skills. You know, because there's always gonna be distractions. Things that I can't control. But like, if I move of environment and I switch to a better environment, then I can just focus more of my energy, my mental resources into the thing that I want to improve, which is, personal growth, meditation, being more present, my training, sales, everything, in a better environment where I don't have distractions, fucking neighbors, people around the house, and, this kind of day-to-day things. But yeah, man, that's it. Uh, I can stop now. We gotta move forward. That's it. Take care.